Am I the asshole for rejecting the worst name ever for our offspring? So, my husband, 38 male, and I, 36 female, are expecting our first child, a bouncing baby girl due in a few months. We were both over the moon when we found out the gender, but now things have gotten complicated, to say the least. See, when we first started talking about names, the boy name was immediately decided, Stuart Jr., after my husband. No problem there, it's a classic name and carries a family meaning, but for a girl, things got murky. My husband suggested Stuarta.
I was thinking Stuartess. So I wasn't sure how he was going to turn it into a woman's name, but I knew he was going to.
No, you're not having a stroke. Apparently, his logic is that since Stuart ends with a T, we can just add an A to make it feminine. I tried to explain why that doesn't quite work, how it sounds more like a furniture brand than a human name, how she'd be endlessly correcting people and explaining its origin. He's adamant, though, says it honors him while giving our daughter a unique name.
What about Stuartette?
Stuarta, I feel like when I read it, I know it's Stuart, so it should be Stuarta, but I want to say Stuarta when I read it. When I read it, my brain goes, oh, Stuarta.
There must be a female steward.
I've suggested alternatives, feminine names that maybe share a similar sound or meaning to Stuart, names he's mentioned liking in the past, even just going back to the drawing board entirely, but he's fixated on Stuarta. Now, I love my husband dearly, and I understand wanting to honor family, but I can't imagine subjecting our daughter to a lifetime of awkward stares and endless questions about her unusual name. I also worry about potential bullying and the impact it could have on her self-esteem. So, Reddit, am I the jerk for refusing to budge on Stuarta? Is there any compromise I haven't considered? Help a soon-to-be mama out.
No, you're not the jerk here. I don't think Stuarta is a good name. It does not roll off the tongue.
No, it does not. Also, names are like, if one person says no to a name, it is out. It's got to be 2 yeses.
Yeah.
You know?
Maybe husband just needs to accept that he can't pass on his name until you have a boy. Yeah, let her middle name be Stuart.
Yeah, that would be an okay compromise.
It's not the weirdest thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like, and like, people won't make fun of her for having a weird middle name because she just won't tell them if she doesn't want them to know.
They'll make a little bit of fun of her.
Yeah. Also, isn't he going to be upset if they have more kids and the next one is a boy and he's already used the Stuart name on his daughter? And I feel like he would, but modified it. If they have a boy next, he's going to be really sad that he already used the name Stuart on the girl and made it weird Stuarta and didn't just save it for the boy.
That's going to be super redneck if he's like, my daughter Stuarta, my son Stuart, my other son Stuart.